Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. In today's video we're going to be talking about a special in-game breakdown. This is actually from one of my fellow YouTuber buddies, is CSN Food Stamps. I'm going to put his channel down in the description below, so if you want to go check him out, you can go ahead and check out his channel. He has over 3,600 subscribers and definitely does a lot more live streams than I do. So go ahead and feel free to check him out if you are interested in the gameplay and maybe picking his brain about how he plays. So what we're going to do is get into the gameplay. If you are interested in having your own gameplay reviewed, go ahead and put down hashtag review down in the comments section. I will leave some descriptions down in the description below so you can have a better understanding of how you can actually do that, so you can get your gameplay reviewed and we can get you featured in the next one. So if you're new to the channel in this series is a series where I like to watch another person play the game and basically break down what they're doing and maybe provide some tips and tricks about what they're doing well and maybe what they can do to improve on their current skill level. I've helped out a lot of subscribers. Plenty of my subscribers told me the vast improvement they've seen just from watching these guides and actually copying a lot of the things that I talk about in the videos and having their gameplay broken down. So hopefully you'll be one of those next ones that are telling me your success story, getting those V2 rockets and just having tons of fun in Call of Duty World War II. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. So to give you a little bit of a heads up about the map, the mode, and all the different weapon loadout, it's going to be taking place on Flak Tower. On Team Deathmatch, he's using the infantry class, so he has 4 attachments on a bar. He's using reflex sight, extended mags, grip, and quick draw. So you're going to see all those in play as we go through it. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes in this video, but I will point out the things he's doing really well and the potential opportunity for improvement just by slipping up and not making certain mistakes along the way. If you find yourself enjoying the video at all, remember to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe so you can either get yourself featured or stay up to date with these tips and tricks. And then make sure you got those notifications on. Obviously my subscribers are staying very supportive, clicking on these videos, enjoying them, and I appreciate you guys for that. So let's go ahead and get into the breakdown. So what we're going to do is go ahead and just kind of watch how the match plays out. I'm going to pause some areas and probably slow some areas down, because as I watched it the first time, there was plenty of nice little moves and little tips and tricks that can be taught just from certain different play styles. So he's running ahead through mid. He goes straight for this window on the right and peeks through the window, gets a good little sight there. He has quick draw, which didn't really matter because he's pre-aiming the area, so not a big deal there. But as he comes around, he's just kind of peeking in the window, and he's a little bit more of an aggressive player. He plays with an 11 sensitivity, so that's on the top end of sensitivity, so very fast. Solid jetpacker, but he's definitely converting to boots on the ground after not having boots on the ground for so long. He jumps through the window, takes that guy out. Quick draw probably helped in that scenario. He's already thinking ahead. He's picking up somebody else's weapon because he knows he's probably going to run out of ammo. So good switch there. He uses a good advanced maneuvering with the jump shotting. He does a lot of jump shotting in this actual clips. So you're going to actually see how he kind of moves. Everything just seems super fast in my opinion, especially being on a 5.5. It's like when he moves, everything is just kind of wild. So right here, he's pre-aiming. He's pretty good accuracy. So obviously he's been using a high sense for a long time. Again, pre-aiming, using his cover, peeks, and then unpeaks. So he continually puts himself in a good position by taking cover, getting out of cover, getting in cover, getting out of cover. Perfectly landing these actually attack lethal streaks, because you can see when he calls them in, there was a UAV that kind of passed by. So you can see the blips on the little mini map that comes up on the map, so he's able to label those. Looks like his teammate's just peeking that corner. The map looks like there's people on this left side, so he does stick over here, and then he rotates back to the other side. Looks like he comes up, gets a little bit covered. You can see the guys right there, nails those shots, especially with the bar. It can get a little bit tricky, so the grip is probably helping him out at the little bit longer ranges. You can see he continually rotates the map, and he's playing it smart. His teammate's got that middle lane, teammate all the way on the far right, teammate's pushing up to the left. As soon as those teammates come up to the left, he rotates back to the right or to mid. I do apologize if I'm talking fast, but he is moving very fast. There's a lot going on. He sees this dude in the window, and he takes these dudes out. He peeks them out, and they're focused on his teammates, and it looks like the spawns are starting to flip. So there's a guy coming in the building. He goes and wipes that guy out real quick, calls his paratroopers in right away, and he can see the teammates getting flanked on that side. He tries to provide some help, turns back around because he sees someone in the spawn. So he turns around, someone's running resistance. The guy's bound to come in, switches weapon because he's out of ammo on his bar. So his previous class setup didn't really matter at this point because he's low on ammo. He didn't die to reset his ammo, so now he's kind of maneuvering around the map, trying to get restocked up with other means. So he's picked up this SCG. There's no telling what this guy has on it because he actually is using a rifle grenade. So he's got to play a little bit more cautious because the guy doesn't have extended mags, probably doesn't have grip, rapid. I don't know what the guy has on this weapon. There's no telling when you picked up a random weapon. But these paratroopers starting to go off, even though he's still flawless at this point, 20-0. The teammates are still close. They're barely up by 12. He continues to peek these areas, the sight lines. You can see where the teammates are coming up on the right side. There's a teammate head glitch on the barrel right there. They're shooting into the mid. So he's kind of protected, and there's teammates on the left side. So there's really only a hole maybe on the outside on the right side. And you can see he peeks around that side real quickly. So he's already on a 25 streak, a brutal streak, especially with the paratroopers. And then you can see the spawn's already flipped. So he rotates back to this left side. And he's almost like a sitting duck because pretty much all the enemies are going to be pushing from the side that he just went to. He's able to take this guy out with the dual wielding. All his teammates are on the opposite side, so there's not going to be any backup. He picks up another weapon. It looks like the grease gun. So he comes around. He starts flashbanging his teammates in that building. He rotates back to the right side, hoping someone would be there. And he's just kind of trying to have map control. Because like I talk about in all my videos, map control is more important than any kind of objective play. Because map control leads to wins. And you can see right here, he comes through, moves so dang quick and so sharp and accurate. He knocks those people out so quick. 11-11, I can't even imagine. I've tried it before. It just doesn't work for me. And it's something that it takes a long time to get accustomed to. And you're going to see there's just so many things you can do with having that fast sensitivity. And during this video, it doesn't look like he's missing shots. We're going to go ahead and rewatch this in slow-mo. So right here, I just rewound it real quick. You can see he jumps up on the sandbag, takes this dude out. Perfect head alignment. The guy was not expecting that. Absolutely melts him. And then he continues on his path to destruction. And right here at this point, he's actually 4 kills off of V2 Rocket, gets shot in the back. And this one was completely preventable. We'll go ahead and take a quick replay of that one as well. So if you watch it really slowly, you'll see that red dot at the far left of the minimap. And that guy is running in through the window and ends up killing him. So the guy was on the minimap. So it's clear as day in slow-mo, obviously. But in the split-second reaction, if he would have turned at that guy, probably would have got that kill based off his level of accuracy. And would continue to just stomp this lobby and drop a V2 rocket. And sometimes that's how small a mistake it takes to actually lose your streak. Another perfect usage of that kill streak. He's able to just drop it. It has the little 4 zone, so he's likely to hit more targets. Coming out of spawn right there, you can see he's just not really focused. Probably shook by that death that kind of knocked him off that V2 rocket. And sometimes what you'll notice is when you play smart for a long period of time and then you get choked off your streak or however you want to call it, you just end up losing that streak for whatever reason. You end up losing certain fundamentals. He just ran into the window. The other guy was pre-aiming. He wasn't, and he just got absolutely destroyed. So it looks like he's like, man, I just died twice. What the heck happened? Turns it back into overdrive and gets back into his groove. And you can see he goes back and just demolishing. So a while back, I actually did a guide talking a little bit about one of the most important things in Call of Duty World War II, and that is consistency. A lot of times we think it's just one fundamental flaw that's going to break us or make us, and we just work on all these other different elements. But at the end of the day, it's how consistent you are at everything. How consistent are you at being patient at timing? How consistent are you at being accurate? There's a lot of different consistency factors. Health regen, maneuvering them on the map. Are you going through mid-map or staying to the outskirts 90% of the time? There's a lot of variables to consider. If you did enjoy this video, remember to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on. And go ahead and let me know your thoughts of the video down in the comment section below. Did you learn anything from it? Do you think I should keep doing these? And do you want yours reviewed? #review. Remember down in the comments below. Do appreciate all your guys' support on the videos recently and in general on the channel. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.